radiant Atman. Fellow seekers of the divine, Pujya Swami Jitnanaji used to say that if you want to become God, become like God. If we want to become like God as love or truth or purity, then it is logical that we should practice ahimsa, satyam, and brahmacharya. But then, God is understood as being more than the moral qualities that we can practice. God is also described as being infinite, eternal, beyond time and space. How do we become like that? First of all, we have to realize that infinite and eternal are indeed beyond time and space. There is no way that we can conceive of infinity or eternity in our minds. They say that God is here and now. But when we consider it from the point of view of time, we can never find a now. There is just a moving point going from past to future. Nor can it ever be grasped, nor can our minds conceive of infinity. It can always continue on. Is there such a thing, then, as eternity or infinity that we can know or become like? It is actually a state beyond time and space. Gurudev and Pujya Swami Jitnanaji have referred to a no-mind state where everything is perfectly normal, but the split mind has disappeared. We function normally, but I and you, space and time, do not enter into the mind in the same way. J. Krishnamurti used to speak about clock time, different from the timeless. The timeless isn't just eternal time, but a different dimension. The real question, however, is how do we become like that? How do we become like the eternal, like the infinite, like the no-mind state? If we dig into it deeply and analyze it, we will begin to understand in a deeper sense why for the last several centuries the sages have continued to recommend the repetition of God's name. Repeating God's name with concentration brings us as close to the no-mind state as it is possible to get without actually entering into it. It is a fully conscious state of concentration. The whole mind is concentrated so that it cannot split into I and you, even though we say I and you. It can't split into past and future, even though we are very much aware of past and future. Thus, when we concentrate on the name and repeat it, the rays of our mind are gathered in from the scattered places in time and space and concentrated on the name. When we concentrate on the name, we become close to God beyond time and space. Therefore, the repetition of God's name helps us to become like God, so that ultimately we can become God. Hari Om. Tat Sat.